Hey, Catherine. I've got part of the closet cleared out, most of the, I don't know, like our kids' bedding and a few of the keepsakes, like the flower girl baskets from our wedding, just odds and ends like that, we were going to hang on to or just try to sell if we were able to. I just set those aside because that's probably, well, mine is keepsakes. The other stuff probably wouldn't be anything that you would need because it's like toddler bedding. So other than the one comforter that's still in the bag, I don't know if you'd want or need that. But anyways, here's what I've gathered so far. I got 3 of these little hat things, and you squeeze these and the ears do that. And I've got like 3 different ones of those. They'll probably have to be washed. They've been in storage. I found, and believe me, I have a lot of books. I have not got to really basically any of my books yet, but I've had this set since my oldest was a baby, and she's going to be 25 this month. So this is actually a pretty old set. It's a little bit worn, but the books themselves are in excellent condition. I have a lot of mishmash, and for me it was organized because I knew what it was, but for someone just coming into it, they're not going to have a clue. But these are like wipe away marker boards, and I got one that's, see, this one's 2-sided. But I have those, and then a lot of these are just free things that I got off the internet. So it just kind of, depends on, like I say, a lot of this, I know what it is, and I know what I was going to do with it, but just kind of like stepping into it, it's like, well, what's all this stuff? So and then some of it I had got for my older kids, so it's not really going to do you any good. So this is kind of why I figured, it would be probably worth your time to just kind of sort through stuff so that way you're not taking home crap that's going to take up space that you don't need. If you remember from the pictures, you saw Daniel's art desk. This is that floor mat that was under the desk, and I still have that. Some of the paint just, even though it's supposed to be washable, it doesn't really come all the way off. So there's still going to be some stain, like right there, some paint stains on it here and there. But I got that. Here's one of the boxes of craft kits. There's a few oddball ones that are still in the closet. They're bigger size boxes that wouldn't fit in here. But anyways, I don't know if you recall the Water Wonder Science Kit. I haven't looked in it to make sure it's complete, but this is a bingo picture game. You can match by picture or color. That was a game that we had just started. Self-portrait kit that we never got to, and I think there's a set for 2. So, you and Lily could both do this together. That would be cool. Let's see. I got a bunch of oddball sets that I had got for to make little, like this one's a hat set, so which is aimed more towards boys because I had my son and he was more this age group, but to make little hats and things. And I think he made one hat out of that kit. I can't remember. This set. Oh geez. Wished I had hopefully the directions are in this package. I'm so sorry. I think this was a DNA, to make a little DNA thing. And there should be, yep it is, I recognize the blue. And there should be directions in here for this too, to put together, hopefully. If not, I remember, so, I can help out with that. This is another thing I got off the internet for free. It's just kind of an alphabet thing. And it's Wally Bear and Friends, and it's the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. They put out a lot of freebies for kids too. So I can count time, which it's not exactly preschool level. Well, I guess it is pre-K to 2. And then here's one of those book things that, you print, you just cut them out and you fold them and you can staple them or you tape them. And you make these cute little books. And then she can write in them. And if you get them laminated, then, she could do kind of a dry erase with the writing. So that way she could get more practice with the spelling and then writing the different letters too. So there's some really neat ways that you can use that particular set. Okay. I'm trying to hurry because I know this is going to be a stupid long video again too. Here's another one of those wipe away books, and it's 2-sided. 1, 2, 3 on one side, ABC on the other. Frankie, don't do that. Sorry, he's trying to dig at those little hat things. Weather Science Kit. I am absolutely 100% positive this one is complete. We never did get to it. The Water Wonders one, it should be complete. It feels kind of light though, but I'll look in it and make sure. I don't want to just give you, various crap. Clothespin Farm, we never did make anything from this box. So a lot of these boxes are actually brand new. I was saving them for preschool and it was about the same time that they took them. So we didn't get to any of these things. So, and you can see this one still has the plastic thing on it. So the Lace-A-Lot, Ready Set Paste. So you can kind of see, that's another one we never did even get to it to do anything with it. My Tissue Art's another one we never, and a lot of the craft kits that I got, we never even opened them. Well, I might have opened them to look at them because I was always excited, but we never had a chance to do anything with them. Majority of them were never even used. So I'll try to keep some of these science kits in mind. I'll look at them and make sure I'm not just sending you random stuff that's missing a lot of things. If there's enough there to maybe complete one or a couple of the projects that's in the box, I'll let you know. But I just don't want to send you a bunch of crap. So anyways, there's kind of this one box, and what I'll try to do is get stuff kind of packed up to keep things somewhat together, and then you can let me know ahead of time if you see things in the videos that interest you, or if you'd rather just kind of look through and sort on your own. That's up to you how you want to do that. This is actually another set. I got this. It's cassette tape though, but I do have an extra radio if you need one. I got this back when Jessie was, also a baby as well. So, and you can see it's kind of old. It's coming apart here. So this could be something you can maybe alter the storage. But these are books on tape, and we used to listen to these a lot. This set originally came with 6 books and tapes, and I ended up with an extra one that I kind of combined in here, and I believe the book should be in here. So we got Snow White, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, Hunter, yep, that one's in there. Okay, so I have all the books and all the tapes from this, and it's cool because it's a book on tape, and it kind of has all the sound effects and the voices of the characters and all that stuff. So it's really fun to listen. I actually like to listen to the stuff myself. Okay, we're kind of getting into some of the educational books I was telling you about. Okay, now some of this stuff I got from the government for free. I think majority of that's going to be in this next magazine, and I'll send those with you too if you need them for storage. Okay, this is a CD-ROM set for a computer, and I have those packed up too. So if you want CD-ROMs, go ahead and take them. I have a ton load of educational CD-ROMs too, because I tried to do the learning in all different types of environments. So that way it would kind of stick. I got a book on making your own sock puppets. Let's see, pom-pom, make stuff with pom-poms. Oh, this is an oddball coloring book. I don't know, like I say, I have, well, yeah, see, right there. See, I have a few oddballs. Okay, now some of these, the pages are torn out because I was doing planning ahead of time. Unfortunately, that one was beginning to get colored. I was going to make these pocket things, and I did prep work ahead of time, but they are complete. I don't know if you would want them because, I started the coloring, but just a few of these are like that, not all of them. Let's see, what's the next one? A Little Bird. See, I colored that one. So there's a couple of these that are going to be like that. I think I did try to photocopy a lot of what was in the book so I could kind of keep the original once I got kind of started making these. Yeah, see, that one turned out kind of a little weird. But yeah, these... But anyways, this is it's a little folder type thing, but it's for nursery rhymes, and it has different things that so they make like a little book, they make the crafts, and all of this stuff. And I start literature pockets, that's what it is. Okay. So, and that's kind of what it looks like, is what that kind of ends up as. And they got, I might have the folktale fairy tale one, I'm not sure. I can't remember, it's been a long time. File folder game. Okay, that's the kindergarten level. So you saw the preschool in the other video. This is the kindergarten. And I actually have a whole bunch of file folders, so if you need them, I can just give them to you. But see, this is kind of how it looks, and you tear the pages out. I always laminated them, and then I attached them to the file folders. So, but this one's a kindergarten level. These are really awesome. I can't say enough about these, especially if they're laminated. They're reusable. They're great. Mini book of the week. And I can't remember. I may have, let's see, first day of school, story of, okay. So there are a couple of these that I have already, and I might have photocopied them instead of actually literally tearing them out of the book. I hope not. First day of school. Okay, yeah. So I probably photocopied them. But I do have a couple of the books I had already put together, but they were not colored. But this is pretty much all brand new. I think everything should be here. It looks like I had tore pages out to photocopy to make books, but I put the actual, because this one here is all about me. And I think that's the last one that I did. So yeah, I photocopied them. So the original pages to the book are still in this book. So that should be good. Literature pockets. Okay, folktale. Yep, I had it right. Okay, so here's another one, and this one I probably didn't even tap into. Yeah, it looks completely brand new. I didn't even tap into this one. So yeah, there's another one, kind of same premise. And I think what you do is you just use construction paper to make the little folder thing, and you just kind of fold it, and then you put the pieces on it to decorate it and all that. Okay, file folder center. Here's another one. These file folder centers are awesome. It's like the kindergarten and the preschool booklet here. Same precedents here. I mean, they're reusable. Like these kind of things here, you'd probably just use like maybe Velcro. Put the rough side on probably the back of the piece that you're going to stick to something, and put the smooth side on the main surface. So that way, when they're touching it or rubbing it, it doesn't hurt, get scratchy. But yeah, this kind of thing here, excellent. And it's never been used, grade K. So anything kindergarten and up, I hadn't even got to it. Okay, let's see. Emergent Beginner mini books. I think Apples All Around. I don't think I colored it. Where is that book? Oh, I don't know if I set it in this. I'll get to this case. That one there, and I may have done the same thing, kind of done a photocopy and not actually kept it out of this book, I hope. It's not looking that way. Okay, My Family, I Can. And it looks like I Can was the first one. So My Family book, I may have in a separate spot, but I put it together. Most likely I did not color it. I think that was because I was intending for Daniel to color it. But yeah, this is another one. You just fold them and you make them, fold them up, make little books, cute little story books, very minimal words and stuff. This is something I actually got off the government for free a long time ago, and you can't really find these anymore. Starfall, excellent. And these are cut up books too. I actually had 2 packs of these, so you'll probably end up with duplicates. In fact, I have a Van Gogh book already cut out, and I have one of the Zach books cut out already too. But yeah, these are just all kinds of different books that you cut out. You put them together, and then they have the little awards. See, like the little awards. Once they complete so many books, they get an award. So, and that is really cool. Another one I would suggest maybe laminate, and then kind of fold it. Oh God, my phone can't. Okay, there we go. I can't pull this thing out. It's a little bit on the heavy side for me. So, a lot of this is going to be duplicate stuff. Welcome to Time for 10. If that was a PE thing. I have a bunch of duplicates of these. Case of the Broken Loop. This is like EPA stuff. This is like on how to recycle the environment. What I was going to do, because I was homeschooling my middle-aged daughter and my son, I was just going to try to kind of tailor these to my son using simpler language that he could kind of understand, to try to get him included in it at his level. So I don't know if you'll want these or not. And like I said, I have multiples because this was kind of stuff Ashley was really into. She was into science. And so I always tried to get duplicates so that way she could also join in. There's a cute little book, I Can Save the Earth. That one's just teaches kids how to reuse and recycle. So this might be one you'd probably just want to look through and figure out what might be of interest to you. Because like I say, I have multiples. Pest Patrol might be a cute one. Backyard, and it's just kind of like learning about bugs and all that good stuff. Here's one about butterflies. There's actually, I think I got 3 of these, yeah. But I mean, I got a ruler with cute little bugs and stuff on it. Okay, let's see. Endangered Species, Magic School. There's another little book. I tried to keep the books kind of organized with what they were about. Sammy's Soil talks about how to plant plants. Okay. Clean Water Tour kind of shows where water comes from, where it goes, and all that stuff with rivers and streams. This is kind of more or less just like a coloring book with the goldfish. A lot of this stuff you can't even find anymore. I got this stuff so many years ago. A little coloring book on the emergency center. This one's on the neighborhood, touring the neighborhood. It's more of like a story coloring book type thing. Let's see, fire book. Let's see, this one, I'll have to look at this one. I see Jesse's got her name on it. Oh, well, one page is colored, so this may not be, yeah, you can see that. This may not be of much interest. I don't know if you'd want to use that or not. I try to at least pass off unused stuff, preferably complete stuff at that. Let's see, this one's about being safe with electrical stuff. See, another fire department book. Let's see. Okay, you can make a little fire truck out of this little paper thing here, little craft project. God, I haven't looked at this stuff in years. Learn about your body. Part of the science regimen. Sunwise, that's just kind of like with the sun, kind of wearing sunglasses, protecting your eyes, protecting your skin with sunblock and that kind of thing. Activity book. Okay. Some of this stuff was more for me to read, to kind of research on here at the very end. And then, this is part of that Health and Human Services Department. Building blocks for healthy future. They didn't send the box itself, but there is a board game in here. The character cards and all that stuff goes to a board game. And then there's 2 activity books that go with it. And it just kind of teaches kids how to, just basically families how to communicate with each other, about their feelings and stuff like that. Money guide, probably nothing, 8 to 12. So this one's another money book too. So some of these are, I would imagine, definitely outside her realm right now. I think this is a government poster, which more tailored to my older girls. Okay, this thing here is puzzles. The top one here, the puzzle box, is basically like this. It broke and fell apart. Glenn never fixed it, so I put all the 3 puzzles into this pencil bag. The back of it has these little pictures like this, and I will show you on the other one, because this one actually is still together. It slides. My daughters like to put stickers on everything. But anyways, on this puzzle set, because there's 3 puzzles in these 2 sets, so you have 6 total. But on this side, you can see it has a little Mickey Mouse, because this was a Minnie Mouse theme puzzle set, or Disney set. So this one one of the puzzles had this on the back. This one here has like one of the sets has diamonds, one of the sets has circles, and one of the sets has squares. So that is another good way to help organize the puzzle pieces by which puzzle is by looking at the back and sorting them that way. And that's what you'd have to do with this set. But if you're interested in these puzzles, I guess the best thing to do would maybe put it together, take a picture of it, and then you can, print the picture up, and then she could use the picture for reference. And then, of course, you remember the stop sign thing. I pulled that out because I'm assuming you probably would like that. Okay, this is something I spent quite a while making. I got this, and I got one more box I'll show you, and I'll get back to bringing stuff out here. Okay, I got this. It's not real big. It's not like top quality compared to ones you can normally buy. But it's got the oh crap, I forgot what they're called. Things so you can hang it up. And this is so she can slide letters or words or whatever inside these slots to kind of practice putting sentences together. And this is what I had made for Daniel. A lot of this I just flat printed up off the internet. I laminated. A few things are not laminated. These letters and partial word bits are not laminated. Because there's a lot of them. And this one's kind of the same way. There's just partials to make building sentences. But I have those. Here's two letter books. I think this is actually from that Noah's Ark thing that's in the stack over here. And this was the beginnings of the books because I started putting them together, but I did not color them. So, see, I only have two of these done. Okay, so this box, and I cannot recall what all of these are for, but I have them numbered. So I have a ton of stuff on my computer. I'll put it on a CD-ROM because I have a lot of, at the very bottom of this will explain it. It's a science thing, and there's all kinds of game boards, and that's probably what these go for, is the game boards. God, I wish I could recall this stuff. I had all this. This was all glued in my mind on all this so many years ago, and they all kind of go together in their own theme here. And it has to do with the science board game things at the back. Okay, this is going to make me nuts. Okay, anyways, this one is like a PE thing, so it kind of has a display, like a picture. It kind of says what to do, and then on the back, it'll tell you how to do it. And this was like a PE thing, because I try to do PE thing. Okay, oh, here's some of the books. There's My Family, Apples All Around, Zach the Rat, and the Vincent van Gogh. And these are from those books I just showed you from the prior box. And I did not laminate these top ones here, probably so that way, he could go ahead and color them if he wanted to, make a little storybook out of them. But I think they were photocopies minus these two are not photocopies, but I should have duplicates, two sets of the same book. Here's another one, PE stuff that I had laminated. And a lot of the laminated stuff, I did try to double-side it, so that way it would save me on my laminating sheets. So if you see like an A and then it skips to a C, B is going to be on the flip side. This one here is different jobs, different types of jobs and stuff, different careers. And I printed this up so that way we could kind of study like a different career each month, like the police officer 1 month, fireman, construction worker, nurse, stuff like that. So I have the little card, description card. I have the thing that has the title, and then I have a picture that has a picture of the job person, and it has like a little, yeah, see here, you can kind of see a little bit. She could kind of like trace it to try to write their name or what they're called. Okay, let's see. Some of this stuff is from the other educational books I have. So these are like questions and answers. Here's one on time. Oh, I don't have... Well, anyways, on the back side of each one of these, it shows an actual clock, and then it just shows the arrows, and it's colored. So that way they can see the digital version, and... oh, yeah, I'm outside the realm here. The outside digital version, the regular clock, normal clock. Then, of course, alphabet cards. And then on the back side, they have pictures to kind of represent the letter. This one is numbers. And, well, the one that I got these cards kind of blended in the same bag. So I got cards and numbers. So it'll have like 0 here. And then when you flip it over, it has the word 0 on the back. And it goes to, I think, 9 or 10. And then and then I put the change into the box too.